What's up, everybody? This is the IBT, Immortal Boxing Truth channel, and this will be my breakdown and prediction on the Demetrius Andrade and Liam Williams fight for the WBO title at middleweight. If you hadn't already known, Eddie Hearn announced that WBO middleweight champion Demetrius Andrade will defend his title in a mandatory fight against Welsh fighter Liam Williams. With this being the case and some people not knowing Williams, I brought it upon myself to introduce him to those who are curious how he'll fare against Andrade. So let's break down Williams first. Liam Williams is a 5'10" orthodox fighter with a 70-inch reach who currently trains under Dominic Ingle. The Ingle gym has trained fighters such as Prince Nassim Hamed, Johnny Nelson, Kell Brook, Kid Galahad, and Billy Joe Saunders. In my opinion, Williams is a boxer who has good technical skill, heavy hands, a solid chin, and a good jab. Williams is 22 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, with his 2 losses coming from former world champion Liam Smith, where his loss in the first fight was caused by a controversial headbutt stoppage, and the second fight being a split decision, where I had Liam Williams up on my scorecard. So with his only 2 losses being very controversial, and all his wins at middleweight coming by way of KO, he has a nice, decent British level resume coming into this fight. For Demetrius Andrade, I can't break down his entire amateur career, but I'll just say that he was a decorated amateur and an Olympian. As a welterweight in the amateurs, he won gold medals in the U.S. National Championships and National Golden Gloves twice. Andrade also got a silver medal in the 2007 Pan American Games and a gold medal in the World Championships. Needless to say, he accomplished a lot as an amateur. So now let's look at his physicality. Andrade is a 6-foot-tall southpaw with a 73.5-inch reach and an awkward style. Andrade is talented and is a 3-time world champion and a 2-division champion. Andrade is a proficient technical boxer who has a good jab, an active guard, high-level feints, excellent level changing, quick feet, and effective weight transitioning. To start my prediction, I not only have to break down their strengths, but I also have to highlight their weaknesses against each other. In this matchup, I can see Williams giving Andrade more issues than people anticipate. If Williams brings his boxing skills and powerful jab to fight at mid-range or close range with Andrade, he can see success. However, there's a prerequisite to get there. He'll have to find his way into Andrade's space, as Andrade will try to stay on the outside and jab his face off all night. Andrade will try to do this by using his feet to move if he gets close and mixing his timing by employing the use of his active guard. His active guard will allow him to feint and level change smoothly and essentially disturb Williams' tempo. Andrade has good weight transitioning at long range because he's able to change his angles and fire off jabs as well as move around, but once pressure is applied, he reacts poorly to a 1-2 punch. He puts all his weight on his back foot and puts his hands together around his chest. From my film analysis, Williams has good feinting skills and can also change levels fluidly. Williams can also follow retreating fighters with left-right-left combos while moving forward. Williams has developed the ability to throw a jab straight right, and while he does, he changes his feet to turn southpaw and chase with the straight left. This could give Andrade difficulty, especially with how he puts all his weight on his back foot and leans back into it. He could get caught off balance and get knocked down, as we saw in the Moderosian and Fox fights. Speaking on Atlantis Fox, I like to bring him up because he's a common opponent between Andrade and Williams. In the Andrade-Fox fight, Andrade was beating Fox handily but was caught off guard by the taller fighter and dropped in the 7th round. Andrade was able to overcome his small height disadvantage and use his crafty boxing to counter and condition Fox in different ways to benefit himself. This allowed him to still best Fox across the 12-round fight. However, let's take a look back on the 7th round where Andrade gets countered to the chest and dropped. Andrade is only countered because he lunges forward to straight left, and when he lifts his back foot, all of his balance is put onto one foot. Fox fires off his straight right to hit Andrade, but it lands on his chest. Even with that, and Fox, who isn't a power puncher, landing on Andrade's chest, was able to catch him and drop Andrade. If Williams were to be able to catch the same shot, but on the chin, I think Andrade could get seriously rocked and dropped. Andrade has a questionable chin and Williams has good power. If Andrade tried to clinch after being hurt, Williams is a good clinch fighter and he could shove Andrade off or make space on the inside to hook or smash to Andrade's head or body. Williams has even KO'd some of his opponents from a clinch because he's been trained to fight out of clinches by the Ingle Gym, as that is a common answer for inside fighters. If Andrade tried to escape backwards, Williams would be able to chase him down too. Andrade will be able to probe and pick Williams apart from a distance only if he stays technically sound. If he deviates from that plan and tries to get Williams out of there with wide looping hooks or a sloppy left hand, Williams has the ability to take it or counter it and keep Andrade on the back foot. Williams needs to fight him on the inside and use angles as well as to establish his own rhythm and change up his timing if he wants to see success against Andrade. Andrade will need to stay sharp and confuse Williams by jabbing him and moving often. Andrade's level changing and feints will be pivotal to setting the right pace of the fight. In my opinion, this match will be all about geography. Andrade will need to keep Williams missing and chasing him by using his elite feints and level changing, and Williams will need to get close to Andrade and keep pressure up as well as land critical counters to hurt Andrade or win rounds. My final prediction of the fight is that it will go all 12 in a bout that will change pace often. Williams has the skills and power to beat Andrade. However, I am more in favor of Andrade's physical advantages being put to use, and I have Andrade winning by points by unanimous decision. I believe it'll be a competitive fight, but Andrade will pull ahead at the end for a points victory. To me, his high-level feints, long jab, as well as his body and head movement will give Williams trouble as the fight continues. Andrade has a good game plan that hasn't been challenged effectively yet, and Williams hasn't been observed to go to the body well enough to slow Andrade's movement down or reduce his stamina enough. Williams will see success early by landing good shots, but Andrade's jab and awkward style, if applied correctly, will give Williams trouble and have him frustrated. Hopefully, if Andrade is to win this fight, he can challenge either Derevyanchenko or the winner of Charlo vs. Eubank. This concludes my prediction and breakdown of the fight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and support the people in my channel's tab. Peace.